Happy Monday night if you're watching this during the premiere, I guess. Otherwise, happy
day!
Happy whatever time you're watching, I suppose.
That's smooth.
That's smooth. So smooth.
So smooth.
So today, dear, we are doing another react video.
We had a few requests for this one, actually. Which is...
And it's taken us a while to get to this because Gretchen has been just not wanting to do this.
I think, anybody who follows me on Instagram knows about my Insta stories where I rant about events and people that come into my work. I love my job, don't get me wrong. But I'm a professional baker. Mm-hmm. So I work in a small business. I work in a bakery. And I have there are some days where I just have to let some stuff out. And I do that on my Instagram.
Reality shows and reality baking shows
I don't watch these shows.
Have ruined the baking expectations.
They really have. They have really caused people to expect a lot of things in a very short amount of time, right? Because these competitions give them like an hour.
Yeah.
And it infuriates me. So I have heard of this show. Mm-hmm. I have seen an episode or two right that first season whenever I was watching it.
A long time ago, yeah.
Long time ago, and I never watched it again. I was like, I'm not watching this. This is too much for me. And then people started asking me to watch it and react. I'm like, oh gosh, no, I've seen this. I don't want to. I can't handle this show.
People ask you, they're like, well, what's wrong with it? And then you go on a long diatribe, and so
I think this should answer that question once and for all. Why I don't watch competition baking shows.
Right. All right, so we're going to watch Nailed It. New season, new episodes just popped up on Netflix.
Okay.
And so this season, they're not showing the previous seasons. This new season.
This is all new.
Is instead of singular bakers per cake, they have duos now per cake.
Oh, they have teams?
So it's teams. That's this season.
Gotcha. Okay.
You ready?
I am not ready, but we're going to do it. This is going to happen.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you recognize these two at all?
I know who he is. He's a famous chocolatier. Okay. I don't know who she is, though.
Okay.
Teams. She's so excited. She's a bundle of energy. Oh, what is this? Oh, who's this guy?
You like him?
Oh, hello. I didn't know this show came with a thirst trap. Well, I'm not mad at this anymore. This is okay.
So this show expects them to fail? Is that it?
I'm guessing
the show is set up for failure.
They set people up for failure.
Gotcha.
Is that what's going on here? They're like, hey, you've never picked up a flour granule in your life.
Gotcha. Okay.
Here, let's make this.
I thought the show was based off the fact that they really expected people to be able to do things in stupid amount of time.
I think people try to get it done.
Okay. Those are really cool.
Those are cupcakes. Oh, come on.
Those are cupcakes? What part is the cupcake?
Isn't that what she said? Cupcake?
Yeah. Are they stacked?
Maybe because they're little.
Are they stacked?
Maybe it's because they're little, so they're cupcakes.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, those are easily 5-6 hours a piece of work to do. And that's above
minimal. That's minimal work.
That's above my grade, but those are at least 5-6 hours a piece.
Okay.
To put something like that together. Oh no.
45 minutes.
No. Oh, so they just get a tablet with the recipe?
Yeah.
They gotta bake it from start to finish in 45 minutes? Divide the work. Lord.
They are stacked, okay.
This is hard. Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10 for experience, what number would you have to be at to be able to do this in adequate time?
In 5 to 6 hours?
Yeah.
I'd have to be,
From a scale of 1 to 10 in experience.
9 to 10.
9 to 10?
Yeah, and it would still take like 5 or 6 hours, like, to take the time to. They've got detail in that.
Yeah.
That's not a 45-minute job. She's. Oh no. Oh, honey.
Oh no.
You don't do. That's not how baking works. Oh. I have inhaled more cocoa powder than I care to admit in life. It happens.
To make 3 cupcakes.
I mean, it doesn't matter the amount of cupcakes you make. I mean,
it takes the same amount of time,
it's
basically,
still going
right?
to take X minutes in the oven. It's still going to take X amount of time to mix.
To make a batch of cupcakes is how long?
Yeah, I mean, 30, 40, 45 minutes.
Just for the cupcakes?
Yeah, like to preheat, mix, and bake.
So should they be laying out the fondant and stuff like that while the cupcakes are baking?
I mean, some of those decorations, like the trident and stuff, that should be started right away so it has plenty of time to dry. Because
Okay.
a lot of those things take a long time to dry. So, like, they need to be having some of those pieces already made so that they can just put them in as they're putting it together.
Okay.
Oh, you just can't just put milk in there, honey. That's not how this works. Oh my gosh. You're making pancakes. Oh, that's the buttercream?
Buttercream!
Oh no!
Whoa!
Oh Lord, you will never ever have enough. That's gone. That's complete garbage. Oh, okay. So first of all, you can't decorate cakes when they're hot. They have to be chilled completely.
Yeah.
So that's going to take time. Like, you got to fill those with buttercream and chill them so they're solid so you have something to work on. That's very nice. Oh, what is just happening? Oh, no.
What is that?
What is she doing?
I love the daughter's reaction.
Okay.
Oh, did he chill those?
Yeah.
He put those in the fridge.
But if you notice, he did this. They're still
Still
warm.
hot?
Yeah. You can't frost a hot cake.
You called it.
You can't frost a hot cake, guys. No!
Cover
What is
up the
that?
mess with the fondant.
Oh no! What in the world is happening?
Is it falling apart?
Yes, it's
Oh.
falling apart. That's so gross. What is she doing? Oh gosh. 5 minutes. Oh no. It looks like the wedding cake in Sleeping Beauty with like the 15 layers that fluorify. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Come on. Seriously. Okay.
I can't with this.
Look at the eyes and the nose. It's like it's a head.
They made a waking nightmare. Oh no, they're gonna eat it? Oh no.
It's gonna be nothing but sugar, right?
That's awful. Oh gosh.
If you put too much olive oil in the cake, does it like coat your mouth?
No, not necessarily. It kind of adds to the density of a cake,
Oh.
but like you can go from super dense to like super heavy, and then it goes into like just kind of this weird gelatinous-y texture.
Oh.
So like you really shouldn't just pour it in. You should definitely measure. Oh my God. There is no way in the world that I would eat this. They eat that. Oh. Oh no. Oh gosh.
It looks like decent cake. What was that chew?
They have a weird chew.
That's a weird chew.
Good. It's good.
Rubbery.
Actually, that was the best one.
It actually looks like a creature. I know.
It looks like the Ice King.
It's got the little bell with the skull. I dig it.
It looks like
I dig
Adventure
this.
Time.
It looks like little melted Skeletor.
Bless
Right?
his little heart. Oh heavens!
I think the
Betsy.
third group did the
I
best.
think Hades did the best. I just can't. Oh,
That
man.
one.
It's got to be this one.
Yeah.
Yay! That caused me anxiety.
I know it did.
That caused
You watching
me-
them make all of these mistakes.
That caused me anxiety.
Oh, they won some cool stuff.
Oh,
though.
that's nice. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh. All right then.
They have to social distance on the show still.
Oh, okay. This is that new.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They have another one they have to do.
Oh, they're not done?
They're not done.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
That's a cool cake.
That's a lot of molding, though. That's like straight molding.
That's
A lot of Rice Krispie treats.
a
that would
lot of
typically-
Rice Krispie treats and modeling chocolate and some wires.
Which, of course, they're not going to be giving them,
Probably
right?
a couple of days work at minimum.
Sure. Couple days.
Yeah, a couple of days.
You're talking like 8-hour days.
Yeah, I would say full work days. At least a couple, maybe 3 days to work on that.
Okay.
And that's if you have no other things going on in the bakery. That's your only thing.
Is that with
you're
a
doing.
team or a solitary person?
Maybe a pair of people.
2 people?
Yeah.
2 people, 2 to 3 days?
You could do 2 people, 2 to 3 days could
Okay.
make a cake like that. Sure. Oh, but she's fabulous. I'd have that for my birthday cake.
Yeah.
Can I have a Medusa birthday cake?
If we could afford that $300 cake,
I guess I could make it. but
is
that's-
it? How
I
much
guess
would that
that's no
cake be?
fun. Oh, 2-3 grand.
$2,000?
Yeah.
Grand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no. An hour and a half they get to bake this cake from scratch.
Well, it's twice the size, so they get twice the time.
That's not how this works.
Baklava, baby. There's the Rice
There's
Krispie
Rice
treats.
Krispies. What is she using baklava for? Is the cake made out of... Oh, it's baklava in between the layers.
Oh.
That's delicious.
That sounds amazing.
That sounds amazing. Oh, and
hand-painted
prints.
details.
Oh yeah. That's 2 or 3 days with
Absolutely.
a team of at least 2 to 3 people.
But
And they're
it'll go with
giving
the
these
baklava.
people an hour and a half to make baklava, layered honey cakes,
No.
hand sculpted and hand painted, and they're wearing the golden.
Well, sure.
baker's
They won the
cap.
first round.
They're parading it around.
Mm-hmm.
They're peacocking, if you will.
Cake like this, you have to bring the butter to room temperature at least.
Generally, yeah, not right out of the fridge. Maybe they already have it out softened or everything. Like,
All right.
I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt
Okay.
that they have at least
They
the
have the
butter
proper prep
softened.
available.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Room temperature ingredients in baking is the secret, guys. Like, don't pull that crap right out of the fridge. You got to let it come up to temperature. You're going to be so much more like successful with room temperature ingredients. So I'm just going to hope they at least gave them that.
Okay.
Probably not. They're like, here's a cold stick of butter.
Everything's in the fridge. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Oh,
But see how that butter spreads?
Oh.
Maybe they microwaved it. What is she doing? Oh no, that's not how that works. You're supposed to brush the butter. It's not like you're rubbing the stick of butter on the
Yeah,
bottom of a cake
yeah.
pan, which also don't do that. Oh my gosh. 1 hour. Oh, at least they're not making them make their own Rice Krispies.
oh
Like,
yeah. Gosh, I didn't even think about that.
I mean, thank you for throwing a dog a bone.
Yeah.
So, like, they got the wires in between so they can build onto the
Sure.
snakes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Now they're messing with people.
Oh, they get to sabotage.
Oh, no. Uh-uh.
Oh, they have to stop for a certain amount of time. Oh.
Uh-uh. So they just like took 3 minutes off of them. Like,
Yeah.
Screw. Oh no. What's the
It looks like Lydia Dietz' sculpture in Beetlejuice.
Delia
Not
Dietz.
Delia Dietz.
Delia
Yeah.
Dietz. This is my art, and it is dangerous.
Yeah.
Do you think you're gonna die like this?
She's using Rice Krispie treats for the snakes,
Yeah,
as opposed to the chocolate.
You. It's too heavy.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh no. Why
What
does
is
it look
this
like
thing?
old Voldemort? Like,
Harry.
if I were a Death Eater, Voldemort would be so annoyed with me. He'd be like, "Oh my God, Gretchen, I'm about to get off of you." Oh gosh.
I'm a professional.
I'm okay. Jam. Oh, it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Why not follow the instructions?
This lady, man, Karen, I'd have to put her head in the sink. I'd have to put her head right in the sink. Like, oh no.
Oh, they didn't put the baklava between the layers.
No,
It's still sitting.
Karen decided the jelly was what she wanted to put. Because, Karen's going to eat it, so she decided it was going to be better.
That's looking pretty good, actually. That
The
duo.
winning team?
Yeah, the winning team there.
I mean, it kind of looks like it's attempting to do what it's supposed to do. Oh, heavens.
Not on top. He just put it on top.
It's fine. Oh, gosh.
That's some rough looking baklava, by the way.
It lives here now.
That looks like an alien. You see, it looks like the antenna sticking out of the head, not snakes.
What is she spraying on this? What are you spraying on it?
Hey, they're actually getting the painting going, though. That's pretty cool. I didn't think they would get that far.
I didn't think they would get that far. I truly didn't think they would get that far.
You know what? Looking at these, I'm not impressed.
You're not
I'm
impressed?
not impressed.
For what they had to do and what they had to, like...
Yeah.
They're like... What are the obstacles in the way?
Right.
They
I
what
think.
are,
They still
didn't
didn't
even
use
put
the baklava.
friggin'
Look at her.
on the cake. Karen! Gorgeous cake. Oh no.
It looks like from Rick and Morty. It looks like Rick Sanchez.
It looks like Rick. It's so I don't need a neck. Oh my gosh.
It kind of looks like a character from Robot Chicken.
It does look a little. It looks like it's gonna go kill me. Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Hey! Not bad.
Yeah, that's not.
I mean, don't throw the comparison up there. That's not cool.
I mean, Lady Cthulhu is a hot look. I'm here for it. I'm actually really impressed that they got that far in an
Hour and a half, yeah.
Yeah. I don't hate it, guys. That's something. This is reminiscent of when I first
Gretchen's
started
first
baking.
cakes.
Yeah, my early cakes are, know.
They were a sight.
Everybody starts somewhere,
They were
guys.
a sight.
Everybody starts somewhere. 15 years ago, my
Let's-
cakes were kind of sad looking.
Ooh.
Oh! Huh. The head's a little cubish, cylindrical perhaps, but...
This one and the other one are going to be tight
The
comparisons.
snakes had like a twisty.
Oh, they got better snakes, though.
They got better snakes. I think the honey cake with the baklava filling sounds delicious.
Yeah.
That none of these people's cakes look delicious. That's the first thing because they know what's up. They're like, what's the first thing I'm gonna look for? Oh, it's over here.
Still sitting back here.
It's sitting back here. It'll be fine.
The royal we. Was jam part of the recipe?
No, she just went and grabbed a jar and started putting stuff in there. She's like, it'll be fine. I like this.
Oh.
It's overbaked. How did you overbake it? You didn't even have enough time to like. prep it properly? How did you over bake it?
They put the temperature
They
too
put
high.
that. They cranked that up to 500. Didn't they?
It's half the
They
time,
were
right?
like half the time. I would say the British guy and the girl in the yellow, their cake looked the best, but apparently it didn't taste the best.
Sure.
So that's interesting.
Here's your dude.
Here's my thirst. Hello.
They had to zoom in on his crotch there.
They know what we're watching. Oh my. You about to get shot? Dude, they gotta just pick up the dollars off the floor.
Right.
Here's your money. Leave the room.
Yo, please, you're not even in contention there. That's it. Hey! Like I said, man, they had it going on.
They did actually a really good job.
With the limited time that they had.
For what they had to work with and
That's a cool trophy.
The directions that they got, I think they did it's a busted old trophy.
So
it gives me so much anxiety.
That was one episode down. We're gonna watch another episode.
Okay.
But your thoughts on this so far?
It's awesome to challenge yourself, and that's definitely a challenge. It's a heck of a challenge. But man, I don't like to not feel like I can do. I don't like to feel that feeling where I'm like, oh, I bit off way more than I could chew.
Do you think that the casual watcher goes, oh, well, then this is a cake that you should be able to do in an hour and a half?
Oh, I think definitely people think, oh, that should, if you're a professional, you should be able to. An hour and a half
is nothing, right?
That's nothing. Yeah,
okay.
No, guys.
Okay.
It's like the Medusa cake would have easily been,
a couple days.
A few days with a couple, 2 to 3 people working on it. And that's if they're only working on that. Like,
gotcha.
If you're working in a bakery, you're probably working on that and many other things.
Absolutely.
So, it's like, you just be realistic. That's not how this works, guys.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what's going on with the next episode.
Okay. No, it's an octopus. Shut
That's
up.
really good looking. Oh, look at the paint detail on that. That's Rice Krispie treat in the head. There's cake on the bottom, right?
Probably
I
cake.
don't know.
The crispy treats are probably cake, and then are the tentacles.
Yeah, it is treats. Yeah.
Oh,
pancake batter
to make the coral.
So.
Oh my gosh, that's several days' work. That's a few days. All that detail work on the fondant to make it have that texture, that takes a lot of time. What is she doing?
Breaking up Oreos? They're trying to add a little pizzazz to it.
They're trying to add their own
whatever extra points they could throw in there because they know they're about to make trash.
Ah, okay. Okay. They're like, maybe if I put enough pre-made cookies in there, you won't taste how bad my actual baking is. I got it now. Okay, I understand.
That's a strategy I can get behind.
Okay. Oh my gosh, why is she pouring the eggs on top of the dry ingredients? Like, you've got to mix your wet ingredients and then the dry ingredients. And then you kind of layer them in.
You fold them, right? You put
a little bit of wet in, and then you put a little dry in, and then you put a little more wet in, and then you put a little more dry in. You don't just put all the dry in and then plop your eggs on top. Those are already mixed in. Oh no, honey. My gosh.
You could almost eat that. Like, jeez.
Wow. It's just going in the oven, and they have an hour left.
They've been spending half an hour on that. Salt?
Do you put salt in it?
Do you put salt in that?
Yeah, you put salt in it. But not like that. That's not a pinch, honey.
You do like a little bit of Salt Bay?
Like a teaspoon. Yeah, it's a Salt Bay. That's what you do.
Right off your elbow.
How do you know how much you put in? You're just shaking it. You gotta measure. Measure your ingredients, folks. Oh, what is that?
Did I say rubber?
What are you pouring in here?
What's your chef rubber, babe?
I don't know. Looks like gel food coloring, and it looks like a lot of gel food coloring.
I know for a fact a little bit of food coloring goes a long way.
You definitely don't need a whole lot. Oh no, she put too much. What are you using a popsicle stick to test your cakes with?
Wouldn't that work the same as a toothpick?
No,
No?
like you're mashing it down. You need the toothpick so you can actually go in there unobtrusive.
Okay.
You can't. It's better.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Gotcha.
Just do what I say. Toothpicks, yes. Popsicle sticks, no. It's not the same thing.
Okay.
Don't ask me why. Oh, what are they doing?
Well, that was the time killer.
Thumb war.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. So they sabotaged the people that were actually making progress.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
What?
What is happening here? What are you doing? It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Oh, I love this guy.
Make coral.
Oh, he's got laser focus.
Oh. Is that what they're making, or was that the demonstration? Oh, it is what they're making.
That's what they're making.
Good job.
Okay. So yeah, isomalt is like it's like sugar, but it reacts differently and it doesn't burn as much as like regular sugar.
Gotcha.
So when it dries and cools, it's clear and it's bright colors versus like caramelized.
I see.
So that's why you would use
It's
isomalt.
It's more translucent.
Yeah, it's better for these kinds of projects, whereas sugar is used for like candy that you'd eat, like it's just a different flavor.
Gotcha.
It doesn't caramelize the same way, that kind of thing. So that's why you 30 minutes. Oh no. Perfect. That's that's perfect. Yeah, get that measuring tool out there. Oh, let's pour the buttercream
crap.
on there.
What is that?
Oh no. That's their
What?
buttercream. Oh no. That is going to soak into that cake.
Yeah.
And it is
it's
going to
be super moist. It's going to be super moist.
It's going to be moist. Yes. That is no joke. That cake is going to be... It's going to turn into pudding.
It's going to be like a tres leches.
It's going to... It's a tres leches cake for sure. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay.
Laser focus.
It's not that bad. Oh, that's... Okay.
Oh, it's falling apart. You see it?
Yeah, because the cake, they didn't put any kind of structure in between there. They just put it down. You should put some cake boards in between the layers of cake and the Rice Krispies so that it gives you a little more support.
Okay.
So something like that would have a few cake boards layered in there, at least between the cake and the Rice Krispies to give it like a stronger structure to go on the bottom of that. So when it's cut, it's actually going to be one of those things that should be rolled.
Like they take it off
and then disassembled
and then slice those individually.
Yeah, so like in the real world, if you were to order a cake like that big,
you would just cut straight down the whole thing.
And there'd be like an area where you could safely cut and remove a piece because there's probably a couple cake boards in there for some additional. Because that fondant and that decoration, that has a lot of weight. And so you need to think about that when you're building things like this because it requires a lot of structure. There's a whole internal thing
I see.
None of these people have. One little stick up the middle is not enough, guys. Not enough. All that stuff. Oh, no.
Fun. That's fun, actually. I kind of like that.
What
Yeah.
are those Fruit Loops? It's a candy-de-puss. I kind of think that's an adorable idea, but let's give it lips. Why not?
Oh, I'm already excited with the way these are looking.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, these are gonna be so bad.
Looks good.
Oh no!
It's not.
It's burn
It's
victim
not awful.
octopus. Oh,
It's like a melted wax figure. I see the stuff on the back is the best.
The coral was well done. I think that looks
looking.
really pretty.
It is.
I'm impressed with the coral. Okay. Oh no. Oh!
Is that a top hat?
Got
They put a top hat?
Bow tie. Why does it look like the
pretty
Scarecrow's hat in
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz? The bow tie is everything on that one. That was definitely a choice.
Yeah.
That was a risky choice.
Well, they took some risky choices.
They
Remember,
did. They put the Oreos in I'm sorry, the chocolate sandwich
chocolate
cookies.
sandwich cookies.
Chocolate sandwich cookies. Oh, yes, wheel that far, far away.
They took some choices. I'll be interested to see how that pays off.
Oh gosh, I'm so scared. Oh, they put some luster dust on it and gave it like Wow. Oh my gosh.
uh,
Way too much highlighter on the octopus.
They definitely nailed the first round.
Wow.
I don't think this one did them well. I think the first octopus might actually be the best.
She's giving side eye. Like, she's getting scrunched up. Oh my gosh. That's Angelina Jolie octopus. The suckers are
What did
kind of
they use?
off-putting. They look like marshmallows.
Okay.
Like mini marshmallows. They kind of make me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, I feel a little violated by watching that. Like, I don't like the marshmallows on there.
Mm.
Oh no.
Even though it... Oh, okay. Remember, their cake had a hard time cooking, right? Oh, no, that was the
That
first
was the
one.
last one, yeah.
Okay. I'm surprised it didn't soak in more.
It looks like grits. Cake gravy. Oh, Lord. How is it dry and crumbly?
Well, they put Oreos in it. That's why.
But they poured the buttercream onto the cake.
Like I said, it looks like it didn't absorb. Okay.
I am horrified. Oh, it looks like cheese. It's a good idea.
Who do you think did it? Who do you think did it? I think it's number one.
I think it's the first one, too. I kind of like the lips, though. I think the little girls. Oh, no. Let me see this good-looking boy. Uh-oh. Come on, cutie. Oh, hey. Oh, he looks annoyed. Here's your friggin' treat.
The stuff they make him do.
I like this one. I like the candy.
Oh! An upset. I didn't think that was going to do it.
That just shows you that wearing a bow tie and wearing a top hat, making it fancy, makes it count.
Good for them.
This show gives me panic attacks. Like, I feel like my chest is going to explode because it's too much.
Would you go back to watch this show?
Absolutely
not. Because no. I can tell sitting from you were radiating anxiety.
I am like
you're holding it like you are gripping the table. Yes.
I am gripping the table because being in a professional industrial kitchen 60 hours a week, there's just so much going on that I would lose my mind. Like, I could not. No, I will never go on Cupcake Wars. That's never going to happen.
Could you be in that position of Jacques Torres as an experienced baker and just sitting there,
like
just sit there and just watch people do their thing? Just be like, oh, they messed up that cake, or would you be sitting there going, just yelling at them like?
It would take a lot I'd have to sit on the end.
So you grip the end?
So I could grip the table.
Uh-huh.
And I would have to have a nice big glass of palate cleanser. And somebody would have to keep the screen off of me because they would see me mouthing all the time.
I would imagine that they would just have to
just be mouthing WTF
put
all day
pale
long.
Makeup on you to cover up the redness.
Yes, like you'd have to put more like white on my face because my face would be so red to be a judge on a show like that. Just because it's... No! What are you doing? Why are you just pouring things in here? It's like a mess everywhere. You didn't let that cake chill. You didn't let that cake bake long enough. What is going on here? How are you making this much buttercream for this tiny little freaking project? You know, what are you doing? I can't with this show, guys. I can't. I can't watch this show.
How well do you think you would do yourself, knowing that you've been given such limitations?
So if I stepped on the Nailed It set...
Yeah.
Having the skills that I had,
right?
I mean,
probably not any better. I mean, let's be honest.
I mean,
because you're set up with super limitations.
It's hard to say. I would like to think that I would be a little bit further advanced than these contestants, but I'm definitely not be able to make it look like the item that I'm trying to make it look like because it's unrealistic for a professional to do it in that amount of time. So I would say it might look a little further along, but I don't think it would look like just like the example.
Sure.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I would be like, are you freaking kidding me? Okay, well, we'll see what we can do, you know, and that's pretty much what I would do. And I'd kick him out and I'd just do it myself.
Right. Yeah, I would be of no help whatsoever.
You'd be no help. I'd be like, go check the oven. You're doing it wrong. Let me do it for you. You can't do it.
Right.
Let me go put these in the freezer. No. You're not gonna lay it in there right. Let me do it.
Yeah, it's like why I'm not allowed to load the dishwasher. I'll empty the dishwasher, but I can't load it because no matter what, I won't do it right.
I'm very efficient.
Yes. Well, you guys, thank you for sitting here watching Gretchen react to a waking nightmare.
Our good friends, Matt and Maura, they requested us to have me watch this monstrosity, so I hope that I was able to give you what you were hoping for.
Incredible insight, dear. Incredible insight.
I feel like so full of rage and anxiety.
I know. I'm just smiling because I'm trying to counteract the heat that is like.
Maintain my demeanor because I am a grown ass woman and I do these things, but I'm still gripping the side of the table.
We're going to turn off this camera and there's going to be just so we don't have to. I don't have to edit out all the F-bombs that are about to happen here in a second. So.
I'm going to speak so much French right now. You're going to think Jacques Torres is in here. Let me just say. Lots of French will be had, but we won't make them suffer through it. We'll just know we're speaking French. I'm going to be raging.
I feel it so much right now. Okay.
No, I just think that it's more than I could probably handle. I don't think I could be a part of that.
Sure. All right, you guys.
Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up.
Thanks for sitting here and watching it with us, you guys.
Absolutely.
We'll talk to you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye. You guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider hitting that thumbs up below.
And if you want to hang out with us, hit that subscribe button. Be sure to ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video. But our latest video is right here.
And the video that we picked specifically for you to watch is right here. Enjoy.